Hi YouTube, good afternoon. It's me, your girl Danita from Beaming Light. Beaming Light is bold, enlightened, aware, mature, insightful, nurturing, grateful, loving, intelligent, honest, and tactful. And I'm excited because I'm bringing you a part two to One Love, One Love, One Love, One Love. You guys have to check out that song if you haven't already. I just love the production. Q-Tip is a great artist, full of nice. Um, but yes, let's get into it. So last night, well, no, early this morning around 2 a.m., I woke up and I was thinking about the video I recorded yesterday. And I was like, man, I hope my dad is proud of me because I'm really trying. It's like I'm trying to spread the message and I don't want to ruffle feathers, but he was like, I'm gonna go a little deeper about that message. So that's why I'm giving you a part two. So I was sitting up in the morning trying to think about what I should do and what I should say, and how can I make the point understood by others without it being so abrasive or people getting offended or feeling some type of way about it, right? So yesterday's video, I talked about how there were certain ethnic groups who experienced disparity and harsh treatment and things before. And how sometimes, even though we don't see it in the moment, but things eventually work out for our betterment. So I want to give you this example. And I'm giving this example because I want you to think of it, I want you to use it and put it in perspective of a broader spectrum, on a broader scale, so that you can get a sense of where I'm coming from, and as well as understand why it's important to let things from the past go, so that you can lighten the load and do what you're meant to do on this earth, because we're all here to do something. So it's like, what are you going to tap into to do? So this is my example for you. I'm going to speak to personal experience and what I know from my family. My grandfather had was I'm trying to like say in the most appropriate way. So my grandparents experienced infidelity on my grandfather's end. Well, I think both of them may have been, whatever. That's neither here nor there. Okay, but I know that, I'm aware of that, right? So since I know that, and then I saw their relationship, and I saw how it was very hard for one person to get over things and for them to fully forgive and be really happy and in a moment, that was something I was like, oh, I see that. They don't seem very happy. I don't want to live like that, right? I want to be happy. I want to be excited about my marriage. I want to come home and know like that's the only person for me and I'm the only person for him. And I say that to say, like, just because my grandmother experienced that, and now that I'm aware and I can recognize signs of infidelity, that's something I'm not going to put up with, right? And I'm at a point in my life where it's like, well, if you can't be committed to me, then I can just stay single because I'm happy. Like, I say that to say, don't have people around you because you think they make you happy, or because you feel like that's what you should have, or you feel like you need someone else to be there. Don't be codependent. Depend on you. Depend on God. Depend on God first, right? Because God's always going to give you what you need. So don't worry about other people, what they say, the image, you know. Do what makes you happy. Recognize the red flags. I have to tell you, I love listening to Vision Goddess Tarot. She's hilarious, and like her readings for me have been on point. I know what the Bible says about different things or whatever, but that's a part of being enlightened and aware, is to know like exactly what to take, what to leave. What's for entertainment and what truly can resonate with your soul. So she said something like, people want to take the red flag and drive around with it in the car, go play flag football, right? I just thought that was hilarious. And it's so true. Like, you want to take the red flag and you want to bring it everywhere with you. And it's like, when are we going to step back and recognize the red flags? Like, don't let these narcissistic people tell you something different to make you confused and doubt your reality or your perception of things. Listen to your intuition, have discernment. This is why it's so important to connect with God, so He can give you that discernment, so you can be a better judge of character, right? So moving forward is like, since I've experienced so many things in my life, and I've seen what my grandparents went through, and even some other family members. We won't talk about that, because people are just like, want to have an image, a narcissistic personality. um I know that what I don't want, and I know that when I'm in a situation, nobody can tell you how to feel. And I think before, I was trying to look outside, and especially after my mom passed away, I was looking outside of myself to get validation. I'm like, I don't need nobody to validate me now. I got me, I'm good. Like, Danita's Danita. Ain't nobody paying Danita's bills but Danita. So I don't need nobody else's validation. I don't need somebody coming in my life. Just say I have somebody that's making me confused, that's making me question what I'm seeing or my reality, or lying and being manipulative and gaslighting. Like, I don't need any of the narcissistic stuff. You look, I knew this guy said, if you don't mean her no well, you take your ass up on the road. And that's true. Like, if you don't mean someone well, why be bothered with them? And if someone doesn't mean you well, why be bothered with them? Right? I'm trying to connect all this back to one love. So what I'm saying is, if someone doesn't mean you well, you don't mean them well, or whatever, however it goes, you gotta let that burden go. Just like I can't carry the burdens from my grandparents' marriage. That's theirs. I have to let it go. I can't carry the burden from my ancestors. That was theirs. I have to let it go. Do you think those people left this world so they can look down on us and say, damn, they're still going through what we've experienced? I thought it was going to be different by now. That's what they're thinking. I thought it would be different by now. But no, what are we doing? We continue to perpetuate the same cycle and the same generational curses. It's time to let those burdens from the past go and break free from those generational cycles and curses, okay? Because it's time for us to get on one accord and have one love, one love. Come on, you guys. This is humanity. This is a bigger picture. It's bigger than us. This is bigger than us. So, guys, that is my message. Part 2 of One Love. I hope my dad is proud of me, but if I gotta go a little deeper, get a little bit more raw, I'm not afraid to do that. I appreciate any of your questions, comments below. Please like the video, subscribe, if you feel so to do so, and spread sunny vibes today. Remember, it's a state of mentality and love from your heart. Okay, you guys, love, light, and positivity, and don't forget, pay it forward. Bye.